Hi guys, and welcome back to Together We're Journey. My name is Jeanette, and in today's episode I'm just going to go through some seeds that we can plant in winter to get ready for our spring and summer times, but also these seeds may begin to grow during winter, so you might get some extra little bit of vegetables in your garden as well. Alright guys, so you're probably thinking, why am I showing a video of tomatoes? Well, these tomatoes that I got, I grew in the backyard just here, and because it's getting too cold, it stopped ripening. So basically they're just holding green, these little green tomatoes. So I Googled how we can ripen the tomatoes, and they said that you can keep it inside warm with each other and with the banana. The banana and the tomatoes both excrete ethylene, and that is what helps ripen the tomatoes. So this one, believe it or not, was green as green, and now it is red, and it's been sitting here now for, I want to say a couple of days. But look, it's just red. It used to be as green as this tomato here, and now it's red. And as you can see, I've got a second one coming as well. So this one is slowly ripening as well. So I'm just keeping it close to a banana, and obviously other tomatoes, and they can ripen together with and excrete the ethylene gas. It'd be interesting to see how many of those tomatoes will actually ripen and turn red. All right guys, so I just made some breakfast and I'm cutting into the tomato that I've grown. So let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Homegrown tomatoes. Oh, it's super sweet. Lovely. Enjoy ripening your tomatoes at home in your house next to bananas. Right, so let's talk seeds. Let's talk winter seeds. Yesterday was the day before yesterday, depending on where you are in the world, was a full moon, strawberry moon. So we in Australia just had our winter solstice, and now we are getting prepared for I suppose spring in a couple of months. So in that time, get yourself a little nursery, little shade house, and you can start growing some seeds as well. So I have collected all different types of seeds. So I've got my little box here of seeds. So I'm literally just going to go through, find out which ones I can actually plant in winter. And it's quite easy because it tells you everything in the back of the seeds, right? So you need to find out which ones is best for spring, for winter, sorry. Oh, this is interesting. I might try this one. So some of these seeds I got from the garden show in Perth City. And I had these ones a while. So this one's the Carob St. John's bread. So basically it's a chocolate tree. But I haven't actually had a chance to try and propagate it. So I'm gonna give that a whirl today and see what happens. It's pretty cool. So that may not go in the garden shed, we'll see. And then carrots, broccoli, comfrey herb. Oh. So I've got the comfrey here. It says on the packet to refrigerate. for best germination results, refrigerate seeds 4 to 6 weeks, right? So I've refrigerated it, so I've stuck these seeds in the fridge, and I've just taken them out for now. So I'm gonna see if I can actually grow them. I've not been very good at growing comfrey, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I'm gonna try not grow those ones. So there's, oh, I've got peas everywhere, beans. So there's like a whole bunch of seeds in that box there, but I'll probably just grow, to be fair. I'll try and grow the yams, the chocolate, and the comfrey on that one. But wait, there's more. I have obviously the grass tree, which didn't work for me before, so you obviously can't do that one straight up. Valerian. Valerian seems good. I've got more eggplant. I've got sunflower seeds. Stir pea. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here, which I won't start growing yet because I'll probably do that when I get into my house. But so I can look after them. But in the meantime, hollyhock. This is actually a really pretty flower. I planted this one in one of mine in my 4 zones, zone 4, and surprisingly a very hardy flower, a very hardy plant. I've never actually didn't actually know what it was until I grew it, and then next thing you know, this big huge long stem comes out and all these flowers came out from it, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, and the bees loved it. So that's the main thing. All right, so I'm just going to literally just pick and choose which one I want to grow, and I'm just going to go through these ones quickly. So the seeds from the tomato plant, from the tomato that I've just eaten, that I've just grown, I'm going to see if I can propagate that as well. So obviously with seeds, I'm using the same soil mixture pretty much as my previous video, so there's no different there. And what I'm doing, I'm going to use a sieve, and I'm going to sieve out all the big chunks, because obviously the seeds need to be able to push through and grow. Right, so once you've done that, you get your seeds that you want, and then you just begin to plant them. Wait for it, this kid's gonna scream shortly. I always try and plant at least two seeds with in a spot, just in case one doesn't work. Right. Right, that's my tomato one's done. Right, let's have a look at this comfrey. Actually, no, I won't. I will actually keep the tomatoes with the valerian and the yams. So, there you go, 4 valerians. Thank God I'm wearing my glasses. Alright, so the best thing about growing your own food is the fact that obviously it comes straight from the garden straight onto your plate, which means there's more minerals, more vitamins for you, considering it's sitting in the cool room in Woolworths or Coles or whichever grocery store you have around you. So I got more into growing of that as well, besides the fact that some of the prices, especially when they're out of season, is quite expensive. And then we're talking about vegetables, we're not even talking about the other processed stuff or meat. So vegetables in itself is quite expensive here. Also, what I've learned is that yams, for those women who are aging, is really quite good to have as part of your diet. What I've learned is that it helps reduce or helps regulate your progesterone. So therefore your estrogen and your progesterone levels are somewhat at balance, which can help, especially those who are premenopausal or menopausal. So I thought, why? Let's start eating that now. Why not? And they come out pretty big too. Oh, got no more yams. Right, so let's give that a whirl. Let's see. They work, because it'd be good if I get some yams. My mum's growing some yams at the moment. Yeah, I'll give that a little bit of a sprinkle later. Right, so for the next one, I'm going to grow the ones that I'm going to keep outside of the greenhouse. So the ones that don't really need to be warm or anything like that. So the comfrey, I'm guessing, doesn't need to be warm. And the carob. So I'm going to try that with these little pots. You can get these little pots from Bunnings. You can get the sieve that I was using in Bunnings as well. You can get a lot of things actually in just straight from Bunnings. I might try something different. So let's try these. Let's try and grow a chocolate tree. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let's give it a whirl. Oops. So just when you're planting bigger seeds as well, try and get the apex standing up. The apex of the seed obviously is like the pointier side of the seed, and see, it's like planting a bloody bulb. Alright, so I'll just do 4, as hopefully 4 comes out. Put one back. Right. Okay, and then the comfrey. Everyone says it's too hot for comfrey to be growing around here, but I'm determined to make this work. So, oh, no, drop one. So, again, apex. So I don't know if it's interesting because I can see like maybe just like a little bit of something on the interesting. What I find interesting about these ones is that, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little something already poking its head out of the seed, so I don't know if that's a winner. Either way, it's in there. All right, let's give those a whirl and let's see what happens in a few weeks. So I'll just show you this one. I bought some lemons a while ago, and I actually had the seeds for it, and the seeds are actually working. Unfortunately, I need to actually change this pot because I have a lot of midges growing in it at the moment, but that's just come from seed. So, and it's a citrus flavour. It's a citrus flavour. It's a citrus smell coming from the seed. And there was another one growing, but obviously something's eaten it as well. So that's just great. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to change the pot, change that, and change it out of the plastic into a proper pot, because yeah, like I said, it's a lot of midges in there at the moment. So, but that's good. So you can grow lemons from the seeds of the lemons. All right, guys. So this is the greenhouse I got from Bunnings. It's cheap as, it's like, I don't know, I think it was like $50. But hey, it does its job. I've got my plants in there, or some of my plants. I've yet to grow some more. And yeah, guys, happy planting.